dalmatians, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. So, I just want to help these people here trapped in the lab, and then afterwards I want to do...
Leaving?
Oh,
Shift's
shit.
over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
A life outside
Be
of
about.
our lab?
Lock to stop.
No. Audacious advances requires commitment.
Dangerous enemies. Enemies with a skull next to the health bar are dangerous, signifying that you might be too underleveled to fight them.
Commitment. Absolute. Commencing termination.
Ready to waste them, or your command.
Dude, I don't even want to kill you.
Excuse me?
Let me.
Oh shit, those are many. Shit, those are many. Where did I walk into?
Let me know when you need it.
Got my lamps on. Riddle's looking a mite marginal.
I think I accidentally walked into something that I shouldn't walk into.
Check enemy light just turned on. My favorite cut.
Making. Moving.
Nobody around. That's the one you need to worry about. Hey, gotta...
Clearing up.
Drug crash. Overuse of the medical inhaler can cause you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled, preventing you from healing further. To prevent crashes, ensure you're watching toxicity closely. Toxicity. As I said, I think I'm accidentally doing stuff here again.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Hey, what in the where now?
You're just not cut out for this job. Let's try this again.
Oh shit.
Time to earn my commission.
Couldn't hit the broadside of a
Oh no, we killed the wrong one. It wasn't the one I wanted to kill.
Speaking of unfinished business. Hunkering down.
Hi David, how you doing? Hi Abdullah, how are you doing? Take care. You have work this week? Kinda.
to fight!
Getting ready.
Shit. The game isn't easy, I will say, but I think this is also because I'm playing as melee character, and melee is probably quite hard here. But yeah.
Look alive, Commander.
Okay, I don't have any ammo anymore here.
Help me end the...
Shit.
Speaking of unfinished business, oi, slackwits, cover me over here.
I'm the aggrieved. Hunkering down. We'll see who gets the axe.
Back in...
Knew you had my back. Will somebody cover? Sorry, ain't ready yet.
That was tricky! That was very, very tricky. I heard you're called in sick to play games on Twitch. No. Most definitely not. That was not easy. Oh, lol. Thank you so much for choosing me for your Prime sub. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Thank you for choosing me for your Prime sub. Guys, we have a first-time subscriber. Can we please get some hypers in the chat? Thank you so much. That's so kind. How are you doing? Hello. I'm joking. Yeah, I thought that you were joking. Not complaining. Well, I thought so, David. How are you doing, David? Hope you're good. Damn, that was really difficult here. All of that because I wanted to do some side missions. As I said, I don't even know what I did, but I did something. Guess I'm helping people here, maybe? Possibly? Not too sure. Okay. Okay, I guess you could also have done that sneakily, not like I did, just running in and killing shit left and right and hoping for the best. But that's how I roll! This is how I roll. Roll. This is how we do. did something. There's an auto dog somewhere here. A designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of the chamber. Could it be you seem an honest to goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from the basal ganglia? Well, by the Leffler Risk Intercession Act under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press into service to aid me. I, Omid Ormsby, product envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor. You don't seem in much of a position to be making demands. Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping, well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. I would need to know specifics before I agree to anything. Our lab had been researching the rat spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products, as per usual we threw precaution to the wind. Love that. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderful preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personal, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. Love that. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success. How would we go about formulating a cure? Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes. I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Seems like the easiest way based on the essentials I assume you've had around the lab. Just so, you seem no stranger to this type of work, eh? Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions? What do you remember about what happened? How did you end up in here? Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. Well, when he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They were clearly being exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination. What exactly do you study here? Our labs focus the utilization of local flora and fauna and development of commercial products and proprietary methods. Sure. We'll need two things: fresh sample of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. The old samples aren't good enough. I could probably scrape up some of the goo. I collected all the findings from the expedition. How exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left together then. I'll be off. Okay. That's not fun that we don't have any autodock in here. I was hoping that we have an autodock in here, but we don't.
Convenient that he only managed to save himself from the spores. Still, we ought to fix this before it spirals more out of control.
Busy with work, I have early shift. I see. It's always the most stressful shift, right? From what I heard others say. Let's try to sneak past them because we don't have that much life right now, to be honest.
Liquidate 'em.
Okay.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
I could use some inhalers. I do not have
Goodwin
many.
here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Wind-borne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way to be certain is to gather a stool sample. Simple enough. A routine task for the audacious Advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly the spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
Okay, great. Oh, shit.
Looks like a fight.
Dumbass, you lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
I've had my fill of wrangling spores. This should be
Nice.
enough for the antidote.
Let's take some more. Just to be sure, maybe. Cool. Okay, so then we did that. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I mean, I do know what the mission right now is, but I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing moral-wise. But I mean, on the other hand, we're just helping some scientists out, so... They fucked up as always, but that's what scientists do. Okay, great. I have the data cartridge and fresh spore samples. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me. Damn, you're a prick. Now, first things first, place the data cartridge in the drawer for me. Right here. I'm in the slot below my intercom. Okay. Allow me to give this cursey eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I know that the exact compound with our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rap's tail. Good thing more spores were available so close by. Always fortunate to have ready access to a key chemical agent nearby. This might work out yet. Auntie may ignore our recent setbacks if I deliver an easy-to-market product. Just imagine the ad slogans. Air, now with extra factiousness. Though, I suppose it only works on the other Auntie Choices employees, not our preservative-free rivals. Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. If we're able to save my remaining subordinates, they can help us rush this product to market. You seem downright enthralled with this chemical agent. Well, it's a textbook example of the modular oblongata waking the what? Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But when there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Ah, there. I have determined the ideal counteragent. Here you are. Place it in the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please. Hi, Die from the Crabs. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Synthesize antidote, synthesize antidote. Simulator, follow Ormsby directions or use your expertise to make a few enhancements to Ormsby rather than rudimentary instructions, yeah. Thanks for the lurk refresh. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us, though in the end this should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you work on the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Not so fast. I discovered some troubling accusations about you in one of the terminals. Oh please, reject cynicism, reject negativity and allegation and lies, right? I mean, let's... choose positivity, whimsy, delight. Those are the waters I want to swim in, not mire in that sort of swamp. I feel that so much, don't you? I get a distinct impression you're trying to change the subject. But sometimes sharing the benefits of research also means apportioning some degree of the danger, offsetting accountability to others, sharing the blame. Why? It could have been me out there, you know, had I been simply another unwitting, unknowing participant. Thankfully, I benefit by having advanced knowledge of what might occur and safely situated myself here. I think you should accept responsibility here. Well, I mean, I did play fast and to produce results quickly. Of course! We aren't his choice, that's how we operate. Did I turn the lab itself into an experiment? Nah. Research is an ongoing cavalcade of ethical dilemma and outward regret. At the end of the day, the only rule Auntie has is, don't get caught. But you won't tell though, yeah? We're still chums though, you and I, having come through so much together. Let's just get this over with. Wonderful, wonderful. You seem the bankable, reliable sort. Alright, I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Yeah, they're all dead. Marvelous. You find your remuneration in the chest behind me. My supervisor will hear of your actions. Oh, and before I forget... I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, hereby free you from impressed service to Auntie's choice.
Be seeing you.
Oh my god, I didn't know you could read. I mean, I can read your... I'm liking the autovolts too very much so far. Thanks for asking.
The biological samples within the remains outside are no doubt deteriorating rapidly. I may have to recreate this experiment somewhere else.
Okay. I couldn't get through the first game without killing half the people. The game can be really hard, yeah, with choices like that. Okay, I originally wanted to reunite Inez and Zebulon. And then I went here accidentally, so... let's try to do that now, maybe? I do need an auto dog, though. 2 won't be much different. So far it isn't, no. It's very similar to the first one, though. But I did like the first one a lot, so I'm more than okay with that. More than okay with that. That's a wonderful city from the looks of it. It looks very pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Westport discovered.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your
Hello.
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it. Originally. That generator goes, this town's finished.
To offset any minor disruption.
What do we have here? Anything else I can loot? Doesn't look so. Outer Worlds 1 is a top 25 for me. I also really enjoyed it. I really liked the first one. So that's why I was like, I need to play the second one. I also liked the story in the first one a lot. So far, I have to say though, I like the story from the first one a little bit more because it was a little bit less. How do I say? It was a little bit more like we didn't really know what was going on, and it was harder to say who's wrong and who's right. So far in the second one here, it seems pretty obvious, but at the same time, maybe we will have like a plot twist. So can't know for sure yet. Possibility stands. It's weird that I can loot here everything.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order. Why? Because the
Dun, dun, dun. I haven't touched a DLC from the first one. Oh, you should. DLCs are quite good, to be honest. But as I said, I did like almost everything on the first one. I liked Murder on Eridanos the most. That one was fun. The companions in one are better too. Did you already play the second one? Or how can you already rate that? Okay, I think we found the key to that hangar, you know. Ah, fuck, okay, we didn't. Was something else. Man, my inner loot goblin here is prolonging this. Oopsie poopins.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
What the what happened here?
You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again.
It's always kind of hard to get back to the performance of the first part, dude.
Don't let me keep
True,
you.
true. You watched two other people play it? Ah, I see, okay. I mean, so far I can say a lot about the companions, but I also only met two, so... I'm not too well informed so far. That maybe will happen sooner or later. Oh, Kaladokali. I need also to focus a little bit on the main story. So that's why I'm skipping some things or why I'm not reading every single detail. Because if you really read every single detail, you're probably in here for, I don't know, how long?
My body is covered
200
in
hours?
acquired in battle during the attack.
Which in and itself is of course good, but... I think I probably can loot everything here because this is also maybe planned to be originally a combat zone, maybe? Could be. Flammkuchen, yeah or no? No, rather wraps, to be honest. I would prefer wraps if that's a possibility.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the sovereign.
I would like that more. Perhaps fine? Okay, good. Hi, Mystery One! Hello! How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Dun 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 dun. For use, inspect loudspeaker interference. Interference with the loudspeaker system in the Westport allows authorized protectorate subjects to update which audio cartridge display. Okay, we maybe need that someday. Later.
Stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need.
Wait, how do I get in that city?
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Oh, there's more down there. I see. Okay, Dober. You still have a little bit though, but it's fine. Thanks for running away, bud. Made it easier for me.
Back in business. It's a brawl.
Hi. Okay. Damn, all the residents here are dead. But that's what they said with the flood, or what it was, right? Legally. Hi, Dweezy. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Na-na-na-na-na. Oh, Mandy. Bam! Wonderful. Done that. Cool. Oh, we can destroy those eggs. Good to know. Good to know. Learn something new. This is all mine. High security lockbox. Hi, Mauricio. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hello. Oh, those are many things. Oh, mine. In the toilet. Ew. That's messy. Because I'm so messy. Journey of 1,000 miles. Collect one pitch tossball card. Oh, nice. Damn, somebody was quite... Okay. How you doing? Hope you're good. Can I also go in here? Lockpick 2? No! Frick. Shouldn't have leveled lockpicking at all. Should have first leveled everything else. Would have made it easier. So the good thing is, you normally do not need to read those things really. I mean, of course it's good for the story, but you just need to read it as your character. And then you still get the dialogue option, so that's a little bit what I'm doing here. I know it's a little bit abusing, and I don't know it, but I think, as I said, if you do it elsewhere, it's just so much. And I think that's probably a little bit boring to watch, maybe? Depends though what you want to see, right? So...
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprag race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Hi, Ami. Hi, Squishy. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing good.
This looks like the place. Oh, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Armed and ready.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just get the signal. Go. Things take time, Command. I'm the one you need to watch.
We're trespassing. I didn't even know what we're trespassing, but... we're trespassing something. And I'm so messy. Ooh! Add skin powder to the purifier. Case of Lux Flourish skin powder. Maybe we'll need that later here also with the dog here. Who knows? You never know. Where even am I? I'm doing stuff again. Oh, that's this door. Ah, I know what door that is. It was the door that I couldn't do beforehand. Okay, then let's now go to the doctor. Was there something? No. I think I probably need this for the doctor here. Let's see if I'm right with my thought process. Hello.
Niles. Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Hi, bud. I'll talk to you in a moment. Let me just loot first.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yep.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine
He
why
looks
you think that.
good.
I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
You're a doctor. You should know important exercises.
And who precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Just a friend of Niles like you.
I hope not for your sake. Niles doesn't have the best history of looking after his friends.
Bring that boil down to a simmer, Zeb. This is my commander, one who was with me at Horizon Point.
So you're the one responsible for the severity of Niles' injuries. You ordered him to remain behind on a fruitless recovery effort.
I regret that choice now, but in the moment I was trying to save everyone.
Perhaps my words were too pointed. It is difficult to erase the memory of how Niles came to me, half torn up, on the border between life and death. But that was years ago. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Hi Larry, how you doing? You just mad because Nice is better, cooler friends now? We're working together to save Arcadia, a cause I assume you would support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
Niles should respond. I shouldn't get involved.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Maybe you would like to rethink Niles' offer to help.
I knew something was wrong. What have you gotten yourself into here, Zeb?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
You're doing amazing. Yay, Larry, I love you a lot.
This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
Some questions before I go, I'll be quick.
I'll answer what I can.
How did a Protectorate doctor end up turning rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
I'm back from my nap. How's the headache? Tummy ache. But I'm doing okay, thanks for asking. About your stint in mental refreshment.
Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
What can you tell me about your neighbors?
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity...
Okay, I think this is now also... Oh no, this is not there. What I wonder though, let's go right quick to Westport again and talk to the superior dude there. I saw him, but I kind of went past him. But now I would like to know what he has to say or to do, because maybe he already did something. For example, clearing the crabs, but I'm not sure if that even counts.
How empty are the lives of anti-subjects that they need to rely on consumerism to find meaning?
Or it has something to do with the thing down there, which I already kind of did. I mean, I can put something in there, which was so weird. Where was the vigilant? It was somewhere on a balcony or something like that. Where were you? There.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Westport looks in pretty bad shape. Anything I can do to help?
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence: automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
Automech's part help grant you a reprieve. How exactly?
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Half the town is presently underwater, no getting around that.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
It's very nice. Your dedication to people is inspiring. I'll get those parts for you.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer.
Well, you have intimate knowledge of the workstations working, right?
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there. Once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
I'm pursuing a male factor named Augustine de Vries. Works relates to your last known location.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
How could I say no to that? I can't. Yes.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors,
you have the access pass, so I'll be off to the Automech Repair Center.
Farewell now.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Why would I have been first there? Maybe if I did a nice thing first. Where is that? Here. Locate replacement automech parts. Dun 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 dun.
I wish I shared the Marshal's confidence that our problems were behind us.
I'm looking for some automech parts. Any idea where they will be?
Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her.
Give me! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How you doing? Hi, Kimay. Hi, Morris. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Can I please get a shout out, pretty please? How are you doing? What were you up to? Tell me everything. Tell me everything. How are you doing? Do it, Night Abyss. What's that? I've never heard of that one. Sounds interesting. What's that? Tell me everything. Tell me something about you. Hello, how are you guys doing? Hello, my name is Gia. I'm from Germany, but I just seem fully in English. And we are currently on our very first playthrough of the Outer Worlds 2. I just started yesterday, so we are still very fresh into all of them here. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Lovely to have you here.
Welcome. Greetings. Potential. State your business. Initiating.
Do I need the parts here? Oh, look, they're mag packs. Do I just need to talk to her?
Oh, unfamiliar clientele.
Did some Tormented Souls 2, which was such a great horror game, and Do It Night Abyss. It's a new RPG that came out free to play.
And then you walk in.
Never heard of that one.
I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
How did you like Tormented Souls 2? How was the stream? I hope you had a great stream. I mean, if you need to raid and run, I completely get that. Please don't feel pressured into staying here, but thank you so much for the raid. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You'd think that a fully stocked auto mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Where was the quartermech working at the time?
You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble.
I have to at least consider the possibility.
The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
How are you
Standard
doing,
Earth
Morris?
Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
I assume you two have met already?
Could she have taken the parts?
Delphinia? No. I doubt she stole what I would have given her freely. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance.
Okay. Level up. Nice.
My
I'm looking for some automech supplies that the quartermech misplaced.
What do I owe the pledge? Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying to put all manner of bric-a-brac in here. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off-limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, makes it comfortable. I really hope you enjoy the stream.
Until a more convenient date and time.
Check with Hazel. Your leads haven't gotten you any closer to the automech parts. We do have a level up, though. Creatures always drop raw meat, yeah. Nature's friend. Can temporarily tame hostile creatures. Okay. I do like less toxicity. Great song, by the way. Hi, Sir Sovian! How are you doing? Hello from the Netherlands. Hello from Germany.
All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work. Well, he's under construction.
Still searching for those automech parts.
Glad to hear it. Any progress?
Defina logged an incident where an automech got confused and jumped onto the roof.
Interesting. But what connection do you perceive between this behavior and the disappearance of the supplies?
Any ideas?
I know the supplies can't have gone far. Beyond that, I leave the investigation in your hands.
Loadout outside the storage building was damaged.
Not what I'd call conclusive. Still, there may be more to... Don't be a...
Wait, so I need to get up on that roof, right? Maybe not die. Ooh. Hey. we go. Nice.
Seeing Zeb again went different than I expected. Not that I had high hopes for tears and confetti, but damn.
Has he changed much?
Yes and no. There's a shadow over him wasn't there before. A meanness. It's difficult to describe. Even tougher to be on the receiving end. Maybe I ought to apologize straight away. But I'm not convinced I did the wrong thing, leaving. Had I stayed, who knows? Likely I'd have gotten us both killed.
The choice to leave may not have been wrong, but leaving without a word was.
That's fair. Might have left him a note or something. I was just worried I'd lose my nerve, but you have a point. Wasn't right of me to just up and split. Anyway, I appreciate the check-in, Commander. Was there anything else you needed? I worry Zeb's in over his head with all of this. Good thing we showed up when we did. Sure.
Wait, no, that's... What does he want me to have?
Need something, Commander? It was less... I don't have all... And now her new brand's been turned into... Oh, yeah? What's needling you?
Do you ever regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I can ask you the same thing.
I only about 5 times a day. I still don't know how I got into this mess.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence. But at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
And excitement, don't forget that.
Could have maybe done with a smidge less excitement back on Horizon Point. But back to your initial question, do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and...
Aww.
Well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
I bet that kid would have been awfully proud of the man you've become.
You buttering me up for a favor? I'll tell you right now, I'm not taking extra shifts cleaning the head.
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, make yourself comfortable. I hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you doing? Please, you think I don't know my way around the toilet?
I have so many questions I want to ask right now, but I think I'd regret getting the answers.
Oh, Maria! Thank you so much for the raid.
Maybe
Damn, I'm getting shouted love today. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Hello. Hi, Hedda. Hi, Reese's Pieces. Hi, Avi again. Hi, Maria. How are you doing? I saw Nibby playing Elden Ring. How far did you get? Where are you currently? Hi, True. How are you doing? Hello. Showered in love. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Guys, if you don't know Maria and Kemme, you better give them a follow, okay? Thank you. How are you doing?
I've got time.
I think most of you already know me, right, from Maria? But if not, hi, my name is Gia. I'm from Germany. I do stream fully in English though, and we are currently on the very first playthrough of the Outer Worlds 2, and so far I'm really, really enjoying it. So...
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
I just slayed a magma worm, Renala, earlier today. Oh, how did you like the Renala fight? Bye, Abdullah. Take care. I was being serious. I want to know who's watching my back.
All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally.
How you guys
mostly
doing?
laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
Renala was easy. I got confused, and then she was dead. To be honest, yeah, Renala is really easy. So you're quite early in the game, right? You aren't that far yet. You probably don't know. Is it your first playthrough? So it's just been you and Valerie unit this whole time?
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from Protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
It is a first playthrough and I'm going in mostly blind. Ooh, then I'm very happy that I didn't say too much. Hi, Maddie. How you doing? Rentals is easy. Renala is easy, but still a very cool and unique fight. Appearance-wise, yes. I did like the Renala fight also a lot. I think it was very cool to watch. Should I delay the wraps? No, you're fine. You're fine. Half an hour. You were alone a long time now, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same.
We have quite a traffic of raiders today. Yeah, I'm getting showered in love here. Has anything good happened since Horizon Point?
I found you.
Aww.
Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
That reminds me, I never properly thanked you for saving me.
Only wish I'd known you were out there. I'd have come sooner. Guess that's one more thing we can thank our good pal DeVries for next time we lay lamps on her. Speaking of, we should probably get back to it.
Yeah, thank you so much for the raiders. Thank you so much for bringing lovely communities to me. Thank you so much. One last question. You mentioned the ship smelled before. It smelled like what?
Spreadwurst.
Were you cooking spreadwurst?
It'd be pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
Yeah, right, Maddie. I loved her in the movies. Oh my god. I love that character. So multifaceted. And that's kind of me also. At least I like to think that. Because I'm like the nicest person you can ever meet in your whole life, in my opinion. But I can also be a huge bitch, I gotta say. What did you discover?
Well, I learned about 20 ways how not to fix a worst.
You didn't grow up in Arcadia, obviously. What was life like where you're from?
Like most colonies. Good people being ground down from above. A lot of fancy talk from suits about streamlining and quarterly earnings while them on the line barely scrape by. Triangulum's known for churning out freighters, and shipbuilding ain't exactly known for being clean, safe work neither. Especially when corners get cut. Can't remember a time I didn't end the day all banged up, filthy, and smelling like I just crawled out of an exhaust port.
Hi, Abby. How you doing? Maria, get out! Get out! Unbelievable. Sounds miserable.
It was hard work, sure. But there was something special about seeing one of them long haulers fire up her engines for the first time and knowing you had a hand in her construction. Funny thing was, I wasn't even an engineer back then. But I wanted to learn, so I paid attention. Too good of attention, as it turned out.
I even broke all my like-minded loot. I just got you. By the way, Maria, in general, how do you like Elden Ring? Is there already a boss that already frustrated you like hardcore? Good, just waking up, ate a cinnamon roll. Oh, that sounds nice. The plot thickens, Niles.
I was working late one evening and overheard something I shouldn't have. Some bigwigs exchanging inside information that would have cost the corporation a pretty bit. A day later, I was being accused of corporate espionage. Didn't want to bring any heat down on anyone else, so I went on the run before the first jackboot showed up at my door.
Always putting others first. That's the one thing I like about you, Niles. One of the things.
You'll have to tell me what those other things are sometime. I was on the run for... I don't even know how long. The days sort of bled into one another. I started losing hope of things ever changing for the better. Then, the Earth Directorate showed up. They liberated Triangulum, pulling me and the rest of the colony out from under the corporate boot. Joining up after that just made sense.
Keep cinnamon roll. In general, after getting a better weapon, I love it. Margit was a bitch. Oh, yeah. But after weapon change, everything was easier. What weapon are you currently playing with? I'm wondering if you play the same like I did. What build are you going for? I would love to hear more about your family.
My folks shuffled off the motor coil when I was little. Assembly line accident. Got passed between some distant relations for a few years. They tried their best. More cruel than nothing, but life on Triangulum was tough. And they had their own families to worry about, you know? I didn't like feeling like I was adding to their burden, so I struck out on my own just as soon as I could. And well, you know how that turned out.
Currently the Bloodhound Fang Dex build, I believe. I swear to God, every first player is playing with that weapon. I did the same. And I stayed with the Bloodhound Fang until the very end. Bye, Maria. Thank you so much again for the raid. Take good care. Bye-bye. Do you ever miss them, Niles?
Yeah. Thoughts crossed my mind over the years. Especially when it was just me and Val. I wish I spent more time with her when I had the chance. No point missing something you're never getting back, though.
You won't be stuck in Arcadia forever. Maybe you can go visit them one day.
That's either hope or foolishness, Commander, and I can't tell which. Even if we survive the rift, 10 years is a long time to be gone. No word. They probably figure I'm dead. But void it all. Now you got me thinking about it. How about this? We ever make it out of this system, I'll take you back to Triangulum, make the introductions myself. Deal?
Deal.
Oh yeah. They're gonna get a real charge out of you.
Tell me how we first met the Reese.
She was one of the forward agents who went ahead to assess just how bad Triangulum had gotten. We met while I was in hiding. And I helped her learn the lay of the land, as it were. She was no nonsense. I thought her one of the smartest people I'd ever met. And while she could also be cutting, I felt like I only caught her edge when I deserved it. I liked her. And for some reason, she seemed to take a shine to me. But she wasn't around long. By the time I officially joined up, she'd already moved on to the next mission.
Every, thanks so much for the 100 biddies. Is that the last time you saw her before Horizon Point?
Sure was. Kept hoping I might run into her during training. But now I know she was busy turning her coat here in Arcadia. I've got time.
Okay, now we've done all that here. Then let's now... Yeah, exactly. Go back here because we got the parts. Now I remember what I wanted to do. I was like, wait, what did we even do? There was a long talk with Knights there. Return to Vigilant Hogart.
Everyone knows.
No, I just feel sad for them. It's even in their name. Auntie's choice.
Let's go. I have your parts.
Welcome back. Ah, the itinerary. That is most excellent. Please, sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox Relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox Relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose.
I knew I would get something like that. I do not. Do you have any you can lend me?
No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox Relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It saved many lives.
Well, admittedly, I do abhor the loss of life. What needs to be done?
The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law.
How did Montelli lose his way?
Why, isn't it obvious? As Vigilant, I was his commander, and without my guidance, he was lost. All manner of chaos seems to be the order of the day at the station. Executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at the whim of an individual, well, that's just one more depravity Antes has wrought upon us.
So your impending execution is a necessity, but Montelli's are bad. Got it.
A true subject of the Protectorate lives and dies by their ideals. There is another who I am sure feels the same way. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Why does Corbin have to kill Montelli?
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in the moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
Sounds like a plan.
Good, good. Here is the writ.
Hi, Mr.
I
Piggy.
may not
How are you
survive to see what
doing?
occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of Protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social
Okay.
because the matriarch.
Now I've done all that. Can do so many things now. Hi, Veteran. How you doing? Let's maybe... Do we want to do Ether Tinslay's lab here? Let's first do this here. I think I marked that one. Side quests first. Is he even in here? Probably not. He's probably outside somewhere. You want to talk to me again, Nice?
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Why does he have this talking thing above him? Weird. Weird. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
Let me have it. I ain't the enemy.
Okay. Playing a video game, nice. Sounds good. Where could he be? Could be any. Oh. That wasn't him. I thought like that maybe he's dead, but I guess not. Good for him. Beep, beep. Hi Lightbearer, how you doing? Oh, PW didn't raid me today, or do you mean yesterday's PW raid? I'm doing good, how are you doing? Doing good, thanks for asking. Yay, love to hear that. That sounds very good. PW raided Maria. Ah, I see, that makes sense. So we had a raid to a raid. I love that. A raid train. Red train. Okay. You're more than good, Librarian. How you doing, Sora?
What's this? Non-protectorate personnel just sauntering up onto my porch, free as they please. Admit I'm accustomed to a higher standard of precaution. State your purpose, outsider, or exit yon way you came.
Redactor quest now. I found something with a name on it. Is this yours?
Ah, I see you've discovered some of my misappropriated materials. Careful labeling proves prudent and useful yet again. Here, for your effort. A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the island. Since you've already proven adept at their repossession, I would put it to you to locate the rest. In exchange, I will provide you with rarities and bits.
Hi, Quiet. How you doing? Oh, thank you, Light. That's so kind of you. Take care. Bye-bye. How you doing, Quiet? I find you missing volumes.
Ah, quite right. In fact, delightful. I am pleased you are on the case, as it were. So very Zane and Buddy. Return again when you have another 4 volumes, and I will trade them for more valuable oddities. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
Cool. Bye, Light. I think I want... I want to do Ether Tinslay's lab next. Dun dun. Okay, so let's go there real quick. And then we will make a cut here because I do need to eat something. I'm hungry. So let's go into the doctor's office. And then...
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Jesus, you scared the shit out of me. Was like, why are they attacking me? Bless you, Dobe. Oh, Copernicus! That's such a cute name. I love it. Okay, great. So then let's save here. And then next time we'll talk to her here. Wonderful. Okay, so to everybody who's currently watching this on YouTube as a video, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed today's part of the Outer Worlds 2, and if you would like to, we do see each other on the next part of it. Bye bye.